Dude, you gotta have freaking quad muscles to do that. That was a lot for me. First of all, before I say anything, it's Halloween! Happy Halloween, everybody! Woo! Everyone, take a drink for me if you can, if you want to. Your choice, you don't have to. But happy Halloween. As you guys can see, this is who I'm gonna be for the old holiday. I got this costume off of Amazon, and I know that it's like Party City or I don't know, just a generic brand, but I feel like the proportions are way off. Like the arms are fine. They're a little short for me. I'm 5'2" for reference. It's a little short on me. Like, you know, it stops like right about there. And it's really tight. Like I could barely get my hand through this part of it. And then like it's really baggy and the legs, it goes down to like my heel. Like they're really long. Now listen, I know my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt because I am a little bit shorter than most people, or I don't know. I have a shorter gene embedded in me. So take that with a grain of salt, but I just thought the proportioning was kind of weird. And I went to Spirit Halloween and got this Chucky knife. But I don't really know how this is Chucky specific. Like, I thought that there would have been some like blood on it, like fake blood, or I don't know, something. And it's also scaringly a little bit too realistic for me. I mean, I remember showing it to my fiance and he thought it was legit a real one. Maybe not a real one, but he did say it probably could actually do some harm. Like the edges right here are actually really freaking sharp. Okay, what are you bearing? Anyways, yeah, so this is like the edges are really freaking sharp. I don't know if you guys can see that. The tip is actually kind of pointy considering what it is. It just looks really realistic, which is fine and which is all good and dandy, but I don't know. It's just a little scary, but I guess that's the point. I mean, I guess you can kind of use it, you know, to shotgun this, but I'm not gonna do that today. Also, last little thing, look at my cup that my sister got me. It has all of these Disney villains on it, and it's literally the coolest thing in the world. So there you go. Anyways, yeah, happy Halloween. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you for already clicking and choosing to be with me on your morning of All Hallows Eve. The day is finally here. We are finally going to embark our journey onto the Halloween movie, the classic Halloween 1978 Michael Myers movie. I am really excited for this. I have not seen this movie ever, I don't think, in my entire life. Kind of the same thing with Friday the 13th. Like, I know the characters from it, but that's probably about it. That's the extent of my knowledge. And I kind of want to say, like, when I say I haven't seen these movies before, I really want to emphasize that I really haven't, because it's not really like I grew up in an immediate household where watching these type of movies was something that we all did together or something that was even introduced to me until later on in life. So that's what I mean by that. So that's what I mean by that. But anyways, thank you guys for clicking, and let's just go ahead and get into it. Also, tell me what you guys are gonna be for Halloween. I'm obviously gonna be Chucky, ye old Chucky. I really tried my best to find a ghost face mask or something, but they were sold out everywhere, or they just like were not being sold anywhere near me online. Crazy expensive. I was like, I feel like this is kind of a common costume, you know what I mean? Like something I should be able to buy at a typical Spirit Halloween or something, but they didn't really have that many options for Scream, Ghostface costume, or merch at all near me. So let me know if you guys have been dealing with that too where you live, because I feel like I can't find any Scream or Ghostface merchandise literally anywhere. So let me know if you all are going through that as well. For this, I do know to be prepared to see some boobies, because in the very first Scream, I am aware that Randy Meek mentioned Jamie Lee Curtis's boobs. So I know to prepare for this whilst watching this movie. So I think the question is going to be though, is it going to be important for the plot? I can't guarantee. Oh yeah, I should get someone to protect me first. That scared me. Why is this loud? It needs to be quieter. I have it on like 4 of the little, I don't know what's, like the little pegs, the volume thing. All right, we're secured. Oh shit, it instantly starts out with the iconic song. This also says introducing Jamie Lee Curtis. We love these breakout rules. Okay, I'm actually kind of scared something's gonna pop out. Okay, guess that's just it. Seems like a missed opportunity to not scare me right there. Oh my god. Really? This early on I'm gonna be jumpy like that? This early on. I need to have this to prepare. That guy looks like he's old and young at the same time, if that makes any sense. Oh! Okay. That's interesting. Okay, just completely naked for no reason at all. How does she not hear us? Okay. Oh, so it actually is Michael, and he actually did kill his sister? I'm thinking.
You haven't anything to worry about. He hasn't spoken a word in 15 years.
Oh, they're talking about Michael. I was so confused.
Why are we taking him up to Hardin County if you're just gonna...
Oh, is he like in the back seat or something? Oh, heck no. Oh my gosh! No! If you watched my last video, you know that crawling humans freak me out. Was the car not in park? Why didn't you park the car? Okay, so now we see that Michael has escaped from the mental institute, and it is now Halloween. Yes, yes. Is it Jamie Lee? Ah, I think it is. She's so cute and pequeña. Oh, Jesus. I heard the breathing too. I don't know why I wasn't more prepared for that. I don't know. I guess because it was just so nonchalant.
Well, fate was like a natural element, like earth, air, fire, and water.
That's right. Samuel's definitely personified fate.
Okay, did they just not want to hire someone as the teacher? Like, cast someone as the teacher? Because it's just a voiced over. And I can't help but, like, notice it. Bye! Alright, leave the kid out of this. What does the kid have to do with any of this? This man is not discreet at all. Okay, so he drove someone off the road and took his clothes, which is why it's like a mechanic suit. Okay, well that guy did not look very closely. There's a dead man right there.
Hey, isn't that Devon Graham?
I don't think so.
I think he's cute.
You think he's cute?
Speed kills!
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I think he's cute, and then it just cuts to his Michael Myers just with that weird face mask that he has.
I don't see anything. When you yelled at. Subtle, isn't he?
Oh, she is bold.
He wants to take you out tonight.
What? What is all of this? Okay, she was pulling her tail.
See you later.
Something's gonna pop up.
Bye.
Something's gonna pop up.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Laurie.
Mr. Bracken, I'm sorry, Mr. Bracken.
Oh, I...
Well, kiddo, I thought you outgrew superstition.
What? Can someone explain that scene to me? A joke or something that I just missed?
Hello?
Is someone chewing
Who is
something?
this? Hello? Annie? Is that you?
Why call someone when you have your mouth full? Wait until you're finished and then call so you can speak to them. What sense does it make to start chewing food right when you call someone? Why is everyone trick-or-treating so early? You start trick-or-treating at night. What is the point of digging out a tombstone? I gotta say, I really like how everything's being set up so fast. I mean, not fast, but I guess at a decent time, because with Friday the 13th, it was like, there was like no storyline basically, until it was just a bunch of kids getting killed or whatever. Like, it took so long for us to actually figure out something was going on until something started going wrong, you know what I mean? Now we instantly know something's up. This guy keeps following Jamie Lee Curtis around. There you go.
Aaron wouldn't do that. This isn't a man.
Okay, so there was a dog there that was all eaten up, and he believes that Michael Myers ate the dog?
I still think I should notify the radio and television.
No, if you do that, they'll see him on every street corner. They'll look for him in every house. Just tell your men.
What is the reasoning for you not telling the police? Like, why can't you get the police to, you know, stake out and watch just this house? Why is it gotta be that you are watching every... What? I'm sorry, bro, but that doesn't make any sense at all.
Lindsay, I need a ride.
What happened to where you have to be completely naked? What does she do? Oh, no. See, why you gotta kill the dog?
The boogeyman can only come out on Halloween night, right?
Right.
Well, I'm here tonight. I'm not about to let anything happen to you.
She's a good babysitter. I like her. I want her to be my babysitter. Is that an ice cream truck? That's freaky. Reminds me of that one Goosebumps episode. Ice cream man. Okay, so it was locked before, and then all of a sudden it's open. Oh! What got cut? What got cut? There was no blood, and what was heavy enough to fall on the horn that wasn't her head? Because a hand can't do it unless you put pressure on, so... Oh, shit. He needs to be more specific about what he's seeing. He needs to say, I saw him carrying a girl. I mean, the girl was obviously the friend. I forgot her name, but I saw him carrying blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there.
That was too good at being creepy. Okay, also, I was just reminded whatever happened to the dad showing the house later. That was the whole reason why she put the key under the mat and why we saw the house in the first place. So whatever happened to that?
Doctor, do you know what Haddonfield is? Families, children, all lined up in rows up and down these streets.
We get it. Something like this could never happen in little old Haddonfield or Illinois. Something like this could never go on in our small town.
It's totally dark.
They say totally so often in this movie. I don't think I actually noticed until... I mean, I kind of was picking up on it, but I guess I didn't think much of it until she just said, it's totally dark in here. Oh yeah, isn't Lindsay in the house somewhere?
Well, she's totally not here.
Again with the totally.
We definitely will.
See, now I'm surprised she didn't say totally will right then. You know, why is there a jack-o'-lantern in the room? Who are these people and why did we just watch him have sex right now? And he had his glasses on the whole time. Oh no. Oh wait, did he? I don't know. I skipped through it.
Don't get dressed.
Why? We all know that you're done for the night, sir. Were we introduced to these people prior to this? I am so confused as to why we just watched them bang and who they are. Oh, that kind of scared me. So he's just choking people. And stabbing them. Don't tell me he stabbed so hard that it cut through his entire body and pinned him to the wood door behind him. His body didn't slip or anything. He's like, look at my costume. I love that she's carrying this entire conversation. See, like, why everybody in this movie is making sex noises?
Alright.
Everyone is literally making sex noises for, like, anything. Start getting strangled to death and start making sex noises. It just happened multiple times in this movie, and you know what? It needs to stop. I don't understand the moaning with every little thing. Also, now I'm starting to realize how creepy it is. I don't know who that couple was, why they went to that house, and why did they have sex in the parents' bed. That is so gross. Like, what if, like, the parents' bed? Like, to be the parents and be like, ew, these random kids had sex in my bed. I don't even know them. It's been a while since we've heard this. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at. What's weird about this shot that she needs to go investigate? Am I missing something? You know, for this being the movie debut of Halloween, for being the movie that is supposed to be depicting the holiday Halloween, it does not really seem like that. It is not as decorated as I thought it would be. Like, look at this person has one jack-o'-lantern on their porch. One. We've seen a total of maybe what, like 3, 4 pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns. I feel like they could have spruced it up a little bit. Maybe in other movies they do, but for this being the first movie in this franchise, it doesn't seem to be so. Wait, where's his body? Wasn't that guy's body pinned to that thing right there? All right, pee break, pee break, pee break. I wish that these were like actual working buttons because you have to freaking strip down in order to go pee. Now, let's get back into the video. Am I about to see some like gruesome scene of the couple that we just saw? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So we brought back the very first girl that got killed. Oh! Oh my gosh. Wait, and the next one, right? Wait, who is that? Who was that first guy? Was that supposed to be the guy that she was having sex with? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm assuming that that was the couple. Oh, shit. I almost didn't see that. Thank you, 70s baggy clothes, for saving us. Beach, get up, get up. Things are happening now. Things are happening. We're picking up, we're picking up. How is it not opening from the inside? You lock doors from the inside. Oh my gosh, stress and anxiety. How does this happen? How does it lock from the inside? All the doors are ones that lock instantly the second you close them. I don't understand. He's so calm about it too. Okay, it took her long enough to, you know, get it going. They made oh no. Oh my gosh, they made eye contact. He opened the blinds, they looked at each other, he turned the light on, and she's talking to him, said, hey, please help me, and he just closes the blind and turns the porch light off. Why? What was the reason? I'll never know, but that was just so hilarious that she was talking directly to him and he was like, sorry, nobody's home. Hurry up, Tommy! Oh, great, the door is open. Beach! Oh, that was so quiet. Get the other ones. Fling them. Ladies, gentlemen, and theys, what do we do now? We stab them a couple extra times to really make sure that the murderer is dead. Where did she get? Oh, I guess he dropped that big knife because I was like, where did she get that? Okay, Beach, you had the right idea. You have the knife in your hand. You may as well just take another little hack at it. Why would you drop it? I would be sleeping with that knife for the rest of my days. Don't get rid of it. Keep it with you. Safety precautions. Okay, so his whole logic is just now done. He had this whole long logic of, no, we don't want people roaming around just trying to look for him. They'll look at every single house. It'll take forever. But then he sees his car and decides to just wander around and go and look for him.
I'm gonna take a little walk.
Why are you gonna take a walk? So this guy doesn't really have a motive? Or is it gonna be revealed at the last remaining 4 minutes of this movie, like how Friday the 13th was? Okay, what I don't understand is that we know that he is right behind them. Like, let's say he's that chair right here. So it seems to be, if that's the logic we're going with, then there really is no point to locking the doors and hiding, because he knows you're home. That's the type of shit that you do when someone's outside of your house. You lock the doors, hide whatever, everything you need. You have to pretend that you're not home. You can't do that if he's already right behind you, watching everything go down. At that point, you try to get to a phone, you try to stab him again. I don't know, something. But you don't just lock the doors and hide, especially when he saw the very room and the closet and the doors that you were getting into. I know I'm probably not preaching anything new here, considering that this movie is like, I don't even know, 40, 50 years old. It could be 50 years old, right? Oh, okay, 43 years old. I'm not saying anything new, but still, I feel like I wanted to say it and I said it. Those are some strong ass locks on the closet. Okay, well now you're trapped in here. What are you gonna do? Oh, okay. She poke his eye with it? Oh, okay, now stab him. Give him a good stab. There we go, Damie Lee. A good stabbing. But I would still say do it again. Do another one. See, I thought that they were gonna play that Halloween theme when that was going on, but they didn't. It was just kind of like, it was a different theme, but still. Okay, I know it's a common thread in these older movies that they just stab him once and they're like, I got him. But it's getting a little aggravating to watch as someone who cares for the main girl, you know what I mean? The main girls in these movies. Okay, he's gonna rise up right now. Yes. Okay, he finally gets to this house. What are you gonna do, doctor? What are you gonna do? Okay, I would get out too. I was wondering if we were ever gonna see his face, his actual face. Thank you. Okay, now how does none of that kill him? It looks like he shot him all in the chest.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for him to say, actually, that was Michael Myers. Literally, how did none of that kill him? They shot him only in the chestural region. I'm sorry, Miss Jamie Lee, but you're gonna be dealing with this for another 40 years. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. Wow! Yay! That was the end of the movie. Wow. All right, you guys. That was the end of the movie. Let me put my thoughts together. I mean, okay, so it is a 70s movie, right? Came out in 78. And I'm seeing a common thread. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street was a little bit better. That came out in the 80s, but Nightmare on Elm Street was a little bit better because there was a little bit more of a plot, and I guess the villain or the antagonist or whatever was a little more interesting than just that guy. Or even Mrs. Loomis, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about Scream. Mrs. Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Because in the very first installment, and I'm sure that they were very popular movies at the time that they came out too, because horror genre is a very big genre and people love to go to horror movies, and also boobies were in both and sex scenes were in both. So not Not to say that's the only thing that drove up the ticket sales, but let's be honest. So it's hard to rate this one, and it truly hurts my heart to rate this one for what it is, because when I rate my movies, I rate it for just as if that singular movie just existed. Now, when I rate sequels, I rate them keeping them in mind that it is a sequel, right? That it's not just a standalone movie. I always rate the first installment of franchises as if it's a standalone movie. For this one, I would honestly give it like a 7 out of 10 because not much happened until the very end. Take my ratings and my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm just a humble person right here filming in her room, but take that with a grain of salt because I know that that kind of happens a lot in these 70s and 80s movies or whatever, that a lot doesn't happen until right before the ending, right before we see who the killer is, whatever. Now I know in later installments, and I know there's quite a lot of installments of this movie. We'll see how far out I'll go in terms of recording and getting you guys, footage, because I don't think I'll make a video for every single one that comes out. Obviously, the new one just came out pretty recently, right? A couple weeks ago. So 7 out of 10 as a standalone movie. I'm hoping in the other installments we'll get a lot more insight on who this character is, why he's doing what he's doing, maybe his a little bit more of a backstory other than just one scene in the beginning. Same thing with Friday the 13th. I'll continue with both installments. I'll continue with Nightmare on Elm Street, all those classic ones too, because I want to know more info about these killers. In the Scream movies, that's something that's really prominent, is that they instantly, when they do reveal, the killer reveals why they did what they did, who they killed, whatever, you know what I mean? They reveal everything in that moment when they are unmasked. I would have liked a little bit of that in this one, considering that half of the movie was just, I'm walking around or I'm having sexy sex. A lot of it could have been taken out, but for what it is, 7 out of 10. Yeah, my opinion, again, is subject to change because of the other installments. See how I watched that. I know that there is a Halloween movie called Halloween H2O, and I think that's probably the worst and best title of any movie that's ever existed, because Halloween H2O just sounds so bad. If I told you Halloween H2O wasn't involved, if there wasn't a Halloween movie and franchise and it was just a movie called Halloween H2O. I mean, Halloween water. Halloween water. That's that on that. Thank you guys for clicking. Thank you guys for choosing to come here on your Halloween. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that jazz. Tell me what you guys are gonna be for Halloween. I really want to know. If anyone else is Chucky, let me know. Because we have one mind. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for coming along on this journey. And as always, happy Halloween!